Hello and good afternoon. How is everybody today? Ooh, it's afternoon, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. Tired. Oh, yeah. 60 minutes of updates. I think we can handle it. Got a few things here to talk about. Let's start with things that are upcoming. On the Hook. I'm going to have Hellraiser and Sinking City 2 here at all times. Highly anticipated. Can't wait. Gonna be good. Other things include Do Not Enter, Saros, Captured 2. And these are coming relatively soon, if not now. And odds are I'm probably not watching or playing any of them. I would like to try out Saros, though, from the Eternal team. And the trailers will be available in links below. If not now, then after the stream is finished. You can click on the links or you can browse your own. The choice is yours. At the moment, I was searching for synopsis. So Saros, the upcoming single-player third-person action game with some notes of horror, cosmic horror. You play as Arjun Devar the Rye, voiced by Raul Coe, a solitary enforcer investigating the hostile planet Carcosa. And the planet is like a shape-shifting planet. So nothing is as it seems. Everything is a lie. And it's supposed to be, people are calling it Returnal 2, which from watching the trailer, like, I see the similarities in tone, graphics, set pieces, maybe. I have not played Returnal either. So, the haunted cosmic horror. Including nods to literary literary works like The King and Yellow. You know, basic shooter stuff, what have you. To give a synopsis for Chapter 2. I've not played the first one. Right. And no work. AI searching sucks, by the way. An anomaly horror game. Anomaly usually means camera based. And there's quite a few of those. I think Five Nights at Freddy's being the main one. Very straightforward. Jump scares, what have you. And if you look at the icon there, it looks like the old telephone toy on wheels. Kid's toy. Turned horror. I think it'd be interesting. And Do Not Enter looked pretty good. Creepy. Creepers are a group of thrill-seeking urban English. Now, if I can keep my voice, I just gotta know how to talk. The Creepers are a group of thrill-seeking urban explorers and aspiring influencers who push boundaries to grow their online following. Their biggest stunt yet, in live streaming from New Jersey's long-abandoned Perigo Hotel, was notorious mob hideout, rumored to be haunted and home to hidden stash of $300 million. Wow. Supernatural creatures. Bid for viral fame. Based on the novel Creepers by David Morrow. The found footage style. Supernatural creatures, found footage. That sounds pretty good. And synopsis of Widow's Bay. On Apple TV. Widow's Bay is not a horror movie, but an upcoming comedy horror television series created by Katie Diepold. Ghostbusters 2016 and The Good Place. Personally, that's a pass for me. So, yeah, check that out if you want. Boogeyman, comedy horror, mystery elements. Enjoy. That's what upcoming for now. Yeah, I don't know about Widow's Bay, man. I do not have Apple TV or a PS5, so I don't know if I'll ever check those out. I wouldn't say no, but later, maybe in December. I hope Saros gets a port to Steam at some point. Let's cover. Yeah, I've not seen Ghostbusters 2016 either. And I will not accept any amount of money to watch it. And say goodbye to upcoming On the Hook. Whoosh. Horror news. The setup is kind of rough because they can't keep chat open. Just keep going the way we're going. All right. First up, bonkers trailer for the Hungry Hippo horror movie called Hungry. Hungry Hippo. I would definitely watch this. I think it's going to be super silly. The trailer right here. I can add that to what the rest of the trailers later. I just have to remember. You're safe as long as you stay out of the water. Horror Entertainment has debuted the official trailer for Bonkers' dumb, extra wild new animal horror movie called Hungry. A hippo from hell hunting people down. That is pretty much what if Hungry Hippos was turned into a horror movie. But they don't really have the rights to the game. So it's not actually connected to it that way. Just another brutal, fun creature feature horror about a vicious, massive hippopotamus out in the Louisiana swamps. All aboard the swamp tour from hell. Nice. I like a good animal horror film. Creature feature. Go ahead and look for the trailer on YouTube. It's up. Played a lot of Hungry Hippo as a kid. Fun times. But now you can scare your kids to ever play Hungry Hippo ever again. If you make them watch the movie, that is. Which I wouldn't. Why is body horror making a big comeback? James Wan and Lee Cronin have thoughts. So this is in relation to The Mummy and Clayface. Clayface, right? DC. Yeah. We'll get to that in a minute. Those who follow some most buzzworthy horror movies to release as of late may have noticed that body horror has come back in a big way. Most notably, Society, Substance, Together, and it also mixed it with cosmic horror for body. The Thing. It's pretty much anything morbid with a human form that's being discombobulated. There's no reason why the body would be acting in ways where you're having other growths or you're having deformations or you're losing your voice. Losing my voice is my body horror. See? Check this out. Mumble, mumble, grumble, grumble. I think I'm doing okay at the moment. I'm trying to do this quick before I lose my voice. Okay, talking about their careers, not related to body horror. Swallow per possessor in Titan Substance. There's The Mummy, if you've seen The Mummy recently. I have not seen it yet. I imagine the body horror related to the mummification process because of very gory details with all the hooks and the cutting and the wrapping and the adding bugs and whatnot. I assume it's more gory than the original Mummy movies. They're not really talking about the question at hand. But my personal belief is that body horror has like a unsettling feeling, like you're not terrified by jump scares, uh, random monsters, but like being transformed into something that you don't want to be, something that's not appealing to look at, and it's unsettling, which is what body horror offers. So that's what I think. Dungeons and Dragons officially reveal horror series. I don't know if this pertains to anybody in particular, since Dungeons and Dragons is having a very hard time with their brand. I'm not interested in trying this out, but if you are, go for it. New Dungeons and Dragons limited series, Ravenloft, written by Amy Chu, art by Ariel Christianitina. Terrifying journey through the crumbling depths of Ravenloft. See if there's anything else about it. It's a huge ass poster here. I don't think I can screenshot it. I'm not sure how much scarier it would be compared to other Dungeons and Dragons series or stories. I imagine it would be similar to Elden Rings, different branches of stories, probably closely related to their vampires or werewolves. Yeah, there's that for the D&D fans. Dungeons and Dragons has a huge history, and I hope they come out of whatever slump they're currently in. Be ashamed to see it die. Dungeons and Dragons and Warhammer something. Warhammer 4K, another tabletop brand. Tom Felton's bloody new horror comedy says digital release date after 19 million box office disappointment. Don't say. I wonder what happened. The English actor is best known for playing Draco Malfoy in all 8 Harry Potter films. None of those Harry Potter actors can catch a break. I know the guy who played Harry Potter did a few horror films. Some were okay. I think Horns was pretty good, in my opinion. Always my opinion. So what's the movie that he's doing? They Will Kill You. Really? So it's coming to digital release soon. All right. If you're interested in that, keep an eye out for it. I think I'll try to, depending on where it's streaming. Mostly on Shutter. I like Shutter. If it's something I really want to watch, I will pay the subscription. Otherwise, I'm going to wait for sales and whatnot. They have to make back its $20 million budget. Ouch. So maybe we'll have better luck on streaming. I think the horror genre is very hard when it comes to going straight to theaters. I think it needs to be theaters and streaming. Otherwise, horror movies going to have a hard time. James Gunn's DCU officially shifts to body horror with gruesome first Clayface footage. So we get a Detective Comics horror movie. I do not follow Detective Comics or Marvel. I'm not a huge superhero fan. I've watched a few of the movies in theaters and whatnot. Not all of them. Which one was it? Oh, uh, before we come to this one, why don't we go to... Is the same article? There's trailer. Says the trailer Wednesday. Is that today? So there should be a trailer soon. If you want to keep an eye out for that. What else do they have to say about it? There are many villains among Batman stories Rose gallery that could warrant their own movie, has already happened multiple times. I don't know, man. This doesn't seem like a smart move. Colin Farrell's Penguin, Catwoman. Beyond many eccentric villains having the ability to carry their own narrative, several would justify a true horror take on their story. It's exactly what you're getting with DC Studios' Clayface. Hits theaters October 23rd. I think I need to make a note on that. We'll do that right now. 10:23. I don't know if I want to watch this. Let's go back here. Okay, so a few thoughts on this. I watch a few comic book streamers. In fact, there's quite a few streamers I watch that do not care at all for the horror genre. So current state of their and everything good? Can everybody see me? I got a note about my camera. And they try a few horror movies here and there, but they just don't give them glowing reviews. And there's a few streamers that don't watch horror that reviewed the new Mummy movie, and they're saying it's crap because they're not into the type of genre. I mean, the Mummy is horror, is trying to be scary. It's not trying to be anything else. So if you don't want to be scared, don't watch it. And I with them superhero stuff, hitting a lot of road bumps. A body horror superhero movie is probably the worst thing to do right now. I'm all for it. But that's just me and how many people? 20,000 other people? Definitely don't think it's going to rake in the numbers that Terrifier has. I don't know anything about Clayface. I don't know. Just now, I think it was a Batman villain. But I'll go check somebody else's stream out that's superhero related. That's all I got. Did that one. James Wan's upcoming Lovecraft movie update is great news for horror fans. I wouldn't say horror fans, I'd say Lovecraft fans. Because you can't get a lot of horror fans to get into Lovecraft. And they are very vocal, you will know. There's quite a few horror fans I watch streaming wise that don't care for a Lovecraft style. But I love it. I am here for it. Let's go, James Wan. James Wan is working hard on his Call of Cthulhu adaptation. The guy who did Frankenstein, Guillermo del Toro, if I said that right, had talked about doing a Lovecraftian Cosmic Cthulhu series or a movie, but it's deadlined. They didn't really get anywhere. I guess James Wan has taken up the mantle. So yeah, this will be on my radar. I'm ready. He not only revealed that he has been wanting to do the project for quite some time, but also added that it is challenging because book to screen Lovecraftian adaptations are not cheap movies. Okay. We have Call of Cthulhu 2005, and how expensive that was to me. I don't know about cheapness, but I know cosmic horror is hard to adapt solely due to its natural phenomenon in the horror genre. Because cosmic horror is not something you witness physically. It's mostly mental disarray. You're scared because you don't know. You're scared because you don't know if you can know. And you're even more scared if you find out and then know, which is the cool thing about cosmic horror. And cosmic horror falls apart when it's all show. When you show it, nobody's gonna be scared because sure you have a mountain-sized tentacle face winged beast with arms and legs, and you're like this big compared to him, like Godzilla and whatnot. But you're not mentally afraid of it. You're physically afraid of it. This is going to squish you. But Cthulhu does have uh, the ability to mess with you mentally. He doesn't need to attack you physically. He can confuse you, put you in the Arkham Asylum, and you'd be crazy for the rest of your life. I think he'll do a good job. If he keeps the movie style of Insidious for his Lovecraft movie, I think that's the best way to go. But I might prefer more grit like Saw. I think an Insidious style would be better because you see less, which makes you more afraid. So, yeah, go the Insidious route. Friendly reminder about Child's Play 8. We've already covered this. Reminder, Child's Play 8. Just so you know. I think it's going to be really good. New Winnie the Pooh movie takes in a famous YouTuber. Who is the YouTuber? 3C Films Chris Parker joins Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey cast. Do not know who that person is. Casted April 20th, 2026. My current Google history: how to lose 30 pounds in 1 week. Bear trap. Stores near me. Parker wrote on X. Twitter X. I've been watching all the Poohniverse Monsters Assemble movies. I gotta watch Winnie, Steamboat Willie. The Peter Pan one, Pinocchio. Quite a few I'm missing actually. Yeah, I gotta play catch up. It's stupid, but I like watching them. They're fine. Very, very low on the fear scale. I think the costumes are nifty. Some of the kills are crazy. Cheesy stuff. If that's your thing. Silent Hill fans might never run out of horror games this year. So yeah, we got Silent Hill Townfall, Silent Hill 1 remake. And there's 2 or 3 more projects coming up. So the developer Bloober team has 7 projects coming out. Some of them are Silent Hill related. Layers of Fear 3, have not played the first 2. Project M, Project H. Project M is a Nintendo console exclusive. Project H is a new original IP. I'm assuming Chronos may not get a sequel. May or may not. It did pretty well. I have not played it myself. There's a lot of new stuff that I have not gotten into yet. So don't expect any proper reviews or anything. Just trying to help you with their search history and horror news and whatnot. Keep up to date with new projects. You're not getting everything you want to find. I'm here for you. All right. Those are all the news bits I've found today. So, the next bit, you may all recognize the connection between these from the future of horror. What do all these movies have in common? Did you watch any of them? Do you like any of them? Are they some of your favorites? You hate them all. I definitely don't. I think when I look at this list, the first one that jumps to my face is Tusk. Because, these are all Justin Long related. Actor Justin Long. And he has perceived a historical meme attachment to his horror projects, mainly being he dies a lot. I don't know why he dies. In all these, he doesn't die, but he's garnered the attraction of his repeated deaths. And he's very notable. I think he does great work in horror films, even though he dies. I think another actor, Sean B. Another actor I can think of is the guy from the X-Files. There's one particular actor that reappears, but he usually dies. You may know his name. He is the attraction for my thumbnail this week. I've just been thinking about it quite a bit. I think his most shocking death would be in Jeepers Creepers. Spoiler alert, he dies in most of these movies. God, was it John dies at the end? Justin dies at the end. I don't know, I've just been thinking he should get a starring role in a horror franchise or a film where he doesn't die. I don't think he has to be the good guy, but if you live, you have to be the good guy. But in horror, bad guys don't usually die either. I just kind of picture him as like a paranormal investigator type. I don't know. I just want to see him. I like to see Justin Long win in a horror film. Make it different. He makes a great victim. Maybe he'll do a good hero. Survivor. Maybe. Just maybe. We'll see. Till then, he'll just keep dying. And we'll enjoy it. All right. This is the end point of Unbottled. Fear scale. Here, I just take a quick run through some older projects, some new projects I've seen this week. I give you the subgenre and where it lies on the point of horror. Is it deadly scary, like the War of the Worlds? Or is it just a fluff piece, like Goosebumps? Like it gives you the fix, but it doesn't give you like gut-wrenching horror. It's just spooky. So this week I played through The Occultist. Got a very interesting jump scare out of me that one time. So one jump scare doesn't make it overly horrifying, but it is very horrific. So we have religious, cult stuff. You're a private investigator looking for cause of things, missing people. You get this doohickey that reveals things, a little charm. And it's all around pretty scary. So I'd probably place it a little bit mid. Disagreeable, arguable, but it was creepy a lot. Get your blood going, blood pumping. That's where I'd put that. We have a game I'm almost finished. I might be finished with it tonight. It's Cthulhu, the Cosmic Abyss, which is not really scary at all. Definitely cosmic. Not a whole lot there, but you're getting a sense of urgency. So below mid, probably mid-ish. Right around there. Pretty gory. I like cosmic Cthulhu stuff, so right up my alley. I am the target audience. swimming around the ocean. That's pretty scary. Fortunately, there was nothing there to bother you. But then you go to Raleigh. The place is pretty spooky. And a few movies I watched. Hive on Tubi. Cosmic Creature Feature. It's pretty obvious when the movie gets going. About when it starts out, you understand what's going on. It's pretty creepy. Like a hive mind, what stuff going on. I think I would keep everything here. Cosmic, below mid. I say definitely check this one out. I had a good time with it. And I checked out Night Patrol. Goofiest racist movie I've ever seen. It is classic monsters. Obviously vampires. Look at the teeth. It has its moments, but it's definitely below mid. Keeps your attention. If you like gangster style stuff, downtown New York stuff. Wasn't really my thing, but I was able to stay attracted to it. I like Justin Long in it. He was pretty good. I like good actors in this one. And then some old stuff I'll just run through real quick. Got Misery. Super psychological. Bottle episode-ish. Psychological. It's tense. Earlier on here. Gets your nerves up more than most movies. I watch this movie a lot. It freaks me out every time. So for me, it's like up here, above mid. But I think average might be down here. Night of the Living Dead. Scary for its time. Zombies. And I would put it now. Goosebumps. When it came out, above mid. But now it's down here. I love this movie every time I watch it. Great. Political. Psychological. I would even classify it as a slasher. Because one day a year, everybody goes serial killer mode. So I would actually put it under slasher. Because people don their favorite masks and they just go ham on everyone. Fear factor. Above mid, it's heart pumping. Midish. Around here. I love all the sequels, prequels. There's a TV show on Hulu. Or was that in USA? I watch them every once in a while when I can. I think they're great. Probably the older movies be around here. The newer stuff. The Purge 5 is probably pretty low. Oh boy, the Void. Cosmic. But you see a lot of the monsters and stuff. This movie's nuts. Above him. It's creepy. It's a creep fest. Pretty high. Might be hard to watch for some people. But has a lot to offer. I think the creatures I like the most. The ending is interesting. It's awesome. I'd probably put it like one of the highest cosmic movies right now. Like in a top 10, top 5 even. It's pretty high up there. Yep. I don't want to watch it again. I don't know if it's streaming anywhere right now. I had to buy it on Amazon. Call of Cthulhu, 2005, black and white. This is definitely Goosebumps stuff. Cosmic Goosebumps stuff. Like it's the story is riveting. Really good. If you're a Lovecraft fan. Otherwise, you will be bored out of your gourd. I mostly just watch it for is production style. Its choice of medium, picture. But yeah, definitely a must if you're into Lovecraft stuff. I think it's on Tubi still, if you want to check it out. I gotta hurry up. We got another stream coming up. I love this movie so much. Cosmic. More cosmic. Bloodline. Go meatish. Not as high as the void, but creepy, below midish. It's just all around great movie. This is me. This is what I like to watch. The movie that defines my interest. I watch this all the time. Great characters, story, set pieces, actors, what have you. I believe this is the new art for the 4K edition. Whatever special editions that are coming out. This is the new box art. Really awesome. Let's get that needle. Lovecraft fans, watch this now. Go watch it. Leave. Go watch it right now. So if you want me to finish, I have like 2 movies left. Cosmic body horror. That thing. New cosmic or body. A lot of disfigurement going on. I probably have more than one bar, but get the main subgenre. This movie's still pretty creepy. Gets under your skin. Pretty good. Great ending. Still mystery. A lot of mystery. Great cast. Memorable moments. Must watch for everybody. Especially if you're finding out that you're a young horror fan. Watch this immediately. If you like being scared and you're watching this for the first time, it's a rush. Check it out. Body Horror Society. Aliens, I think. I don't remember. I have to watch it again. I don't know if it's some kind of like a cult. Might be a religion even. Kind of like together. It's unsettling to watch, like most body horrors. Like it'll make you go, what? More like, not so much. It's hard to look away while you're watching it. The rich have always fed off the poor. This time it's for real. Yeah. And that is this week's Unbottled for you. And pop a cork in that bottle for this week. And final thoughts? I want to see Justin Long to have a more fleshed out horror film starring him. Tuskish, cheaper creeperish. Let's see his hero role in the horror film. Let's see if he can survive, not just be an afterthought. That'd be cool. For now, yeah, I'll say spooky, you hear?